In the previous video, I printed an Octoid model. After getting such a good print, I decided to do 2 models plus accessories using lubricant on the Teflon sheet in the vat. Alright, I have not UV cured these, so one of the reasons is I wanted the alcohol to evaporate off and any fumes to go away. But you might notice that I left the outer ring on and left the supports on. What I found was once I got the razor edge underneath, I could get the spatula under and hit it with the corner, the center base with the corner. Actually, there's a little bit of damage there where I hit it. And was able to take the whole thing off. Unfortunately, I think I scratched the plate that it was on. So now I'm going to take off the outer ring by cutting it and the supports. Well, most of the supports are already off. So make sure that one is. And I found that I can cut it. If I put 2 cuts into it, it will come right off. Like so. Oops. These supports are still stuck on somewhere. There is something sticking somewhere. There it is. There it comes. So, and there we go. I'm wearing gloves because it's still a little sticky since I haven't UV cured it. And I wanted to make sure that it was still soft while I'm cutting this so that it's not brittle. And because I had used a green transparent resin, and when I tried taking the base off, it broke apart real easily. Alright, this is the second one. I didn't show that I was cutting it, but I cut the supports off and I found that it's coming off. The other one, I guess there was still some support stuck on there, and when I cut it in 2 places. This one I found, I wanted to see if I could take it out without cutting it in half, and as soon as I found all the supports and cut them, I could take it out without cutting the ring in half. So I didn't have to worry about this happening, but I was because of what had happened before, I wanted to be sure that there wasn't any problems. But it looks like it comes out fairly easily. What I found was that it sometimes the dimension between the tolerance, the dimension between these two, sometimes it gets stuck a little bit in the previous printings. But in this case, with the settings that I have now, which I'll post in the corner here, it seems to be just good enough that it doesn't merge together or doesn't mix in and build a tight fit. So I don't know if you could see the little inside here where it was starting to entwine with the base and the inner ring. So, and the shields, you get some nice textures there. And this is the sword that was printed. I think the base is overdone on this. The base could have been smaller. It didn't have to be this wide. But I received these prints from somebody that wanted these Octoids, and these accessories came with them.